Mayuresh Joshi as well joining in. Mayuresh, it's been a pretty steady quarter on all fronts. The management saying that they expect demand as well to be stable in the near term. So forward-looking statements as well seem to be quite optimistic. How are you reading into that margin at 21.9% this time around?
Evening, Ivan. Yes, I think the volume number is a tad better than what we expected as well. So we are expecting around 9-odd%. So 10% is definitely better. Margins, more or less in line with the range that we had estimated between 21.5 and 22-odd%. So it was expected that the input cost inflation will play out in terms of price hikes, which they've selectively taken to the tune of 3 and 4%, whether in home care, selectively in foods and refreshments, and very, very selective in their personal care segment. So yes, I think in line with what we were expecting on the margin front, volume a tad bit better.
Mayuresh, the volume growth was largely on account of the strong demand that we'd seen in products across categories. There was improvement in their select portfolios, new products, the launch of some exclusive ranges, and the home and personal care segment was particularly expected to continue to drive growth as well. How are you looking at volume growth going forward? Do you think that these sort of numbers are sustainable in the current environment?
So looking at how the costs have moved up, specifically in terms of input costs and the price hikes they have taken, I think it will be interesting to observe, and if the management is pointing out to a very stable volume growth, our own expectations are volume growth in the better half, for the better half of the next 2 or 3 quarters to be between 9 and 10-odd%. Now again, I think if demand probably is expected to come back strongly in terms of MSP hikes that you've taken both for the summer and the winter crop, and if that demand sustains in terms of discretionary spending, I think the realization growth and the volume growth will probably lead to better operating margins as well. And that's the entire premise. I think the entire cash flows that probably come out are reinvested in brands, and that again propels volume growth going forward in terms of new launches as well. So yes, I think expecting a reasonable and stable volume growth for Ensure going forward.
Okay, thanks Mayuresh for assessing those numbers for us.